We and the fans have been waiting for a long time for this, and it looks like it finally is official. After years of speculating and wondering whether Tom Holland and Zendaya are serious with one another, we finally have confirmation that they are indeed serious with one another. The couple have been dropping hints for a long time now, and they finally revealed to the world what their love means for each other. In this video, we take a look at what Tom Holland and Zendaya have said about in a relationship and what the future plans of these two are. Stay tuned and watch because there's a lot going on between the two, and they have some grand plans ahead as they move ahead with their relationship. Zendaya and Tom Holland are an amazing pair. In Spider-Man Homecoming, Zendaya and Tom Holland initially appeared as high school pals Mary Jane and Peter Parker. The two main characters grew romantically connected when the MCU Spider-Man trilogy entered its second chapter in Far From Home. This left fans wondering about the potential of a genuine relationship between the two actors. The connection was verified in 2021, and in No Way Home, MJ and Peter's relationship also evolved. Since then, the duo has been seen together on multiple locations where they discuss their affection for one another as well as the friendship that originally brought them together. The duo, who go by the ship named Tom Dea, is questionably one of the prettiest couples in showbiz right now. When they started out in the early years, we knew Zendaya was the one among the two who had been pretty efficient when it came to dealing with fame, while on the other hand, the fame that came with the Spider-Man movies was pretty new for Tom and he could not really deal with it. In the beginning, fortunately for him, this is the exact point that gave Tom the leverage. Well, you see, this is the thing that helped him get closer to Zendaya's and create a bond with her on multiple occasions. Zendaya has talked about how she helped Tom, and Tom talked about it as well. In an interview with People magazine, Tom Holland revealed, "We are like the best of friends. She's so great and amazing. I'm a little worried about dealing with fame, but Zendaya is super famous and she's been through this, and I call her up and say, how do I manage to be famous? I'm very glad I have a friend like her." Zendaya also added to this, where she said, "I was lucky enough where my life didn't change overnight. I started when I was young, so it was kind of slow progression. I kind of got to learn it as I went and figured it out and got my footing a little bit, whereas for him it was so much all at once." She added, "I have an extreme amount of empathy for that, so anything that I've learned or have learned or continue to learn I share with him, and anything he learns he shares with me." We always knew the two shared a corny relationship, and a serious one as well, when we found out that they met each other's parents in December of 2017. Holland met Zendaya's parents while promoting her second feature film, The Greatest Showman. Tom has met Zendaya's family and they adore him. A source close to the actress told Us Weekly the pair was photographed outside Holland's parents' London house in January 2022. This visit is also shown in the snapshot of Zendaya gripping Holland's waist as they casually walk. While it might look all adorable and cute right now, we have to let you know that their relationship wasn't always as smooth. They have had their fair share of ups and downs. For instance, the two have had other partners while they were slightly interested in each other. The only sense we could make of it is that they couldn't figure out their relationship back then and decided to date other people to avoid confusion. While there have been romance rumors about the two since 2017, it is obvious that they have had other love partners in the years afterward. In the instance of Zendaya, she was connected to her Australian co-star Jacob Elordi, who portrays Nate, Euphoria's main antagonist. According to Elle, the two were seen kissing in 2020, but their alleged romance only lasted a few months before they moved on to other people. Also in the year 2020, Holland began dating actress Nadia Parks, and the two even moved in together shortly before the pandemic lockdown. Tom Holland was in a pretty serious relationship with Nadia, and he often posted her on his Instagram as well. Although the grounds for their breakup were unknown, it was evident by the mid-2021 that Zendaya and Holland were back together. We know the couple are pretty serious about each other because they don't give a damn what anyone thinks or says about them. Instead, Instead, the two have been pretty protective of each other. While Tom has been roasted all his life for his height, Zendaya doesn't care at all. They are so adorable. One time, Zendaya even went on record to tell Tom to proudly say his height out loud. When he said he is 5'6.5", Zendaya smiled and caressed him and said, "Don't let them take your half away." These two are absolutely sweet and deserve one another. Fans are also obsessed with the two. To show their love and appreciation for the couple, the fans would often flock to Twitter, Reddit, and Tumblr to share what they know about the couple. It is wonderful going through all the fan spottings. As their friendship progressed, the two were seen giggling and shyly carrying out low-key PDA everywhere. This one fan even caught them having a quiet dinner a couple of years back when no one knew what was up. She shared a picture of them having dinner in a tweet, judging from how close the two are sitting, and noted that they are not sitting opposite each other but right next to each other. This could only mean that they liked each other all along. Some other fans' content came in the form of Twitter posts. Honestly, we couldn't get enough of them, and are sure that you would have loved those as well. A Twitter user that posted a snapshot of the two and noted how they stared at each other. Another Twitter user even found two adorable and distinct clips of Tom and Zendaya laying their heads on each other's shoulders, one on screen and the other off screen. We know the two have one of the healthiest relationships, considering the fact that they've even grown together. Do you remember their Hollywood Reporter shoot? Well, that was the first proper photo shoot of Spider-Man for both of them. They've shared tremendous achievements and they couldn't help but be pleased with one another. The Hollywood Reporter cover was one of the numerous accomplishments they reached together. Tom was super happy with the session as well, and he even shared a snapshot of it on his Instagram account. In the photo's caption, he wrote, "Over the moon with my first cover. So grateful that I got to share with the one and only at Zendaya. Thanks, mate, for helping me out. Finally coming to what you have all been waiting for." Did you know Thomas and Dale went all out and finally put their relationship out there through jerseys? Yep, that's right, the couple wore jerseys with each other's name on them. Fans couldn't get enough of them, and we were swooning, and sure you will too. That's all for this video. We love to hear from you regarding Tom and Zendaya's relationship. Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching!